Alright, so good evening everyone, no? Alright, so I'm so sorry again, no, for not having a face-to-face class to you. So I'm still on my healing process. Nakapacheck up na ko finally sa akong doktor, pero still I need time kay kaya pa nang gawas po ng mga bakterya, no? Kaya nag-antibiotics na gid ko. Okay, so much for myself, no? I hope nasabtan ra ko ninyo, guys. Anyway, I don't want to miss class, no? So I still need to catch up with you. I need to give you recording, no? With regards to our next topic. Anyways, kumusta naman mo, no? Kumusta naman? Siguro excited na mo sa inyong semester gid, no? Basig magsugod na gid tinud-an na yang uban subject. Alright, pero sa tuwa na pata sa chapter 1. That's why before I start, no, I just want to say in advance na we will try to compress this video, no? We'll try to explain faster and faster, no? Kay para maka-proceed kita og next topic, which is the next topic, no? Probably next meeting we would discuss about limits na, kasi it's very essential dira gid magsugod ang calculus, no? Basically kini ding kuan, although this is an introduction, this is bisan nga ni sa book nga akong gihawiran nga calculus, this is part of the introduction of differential calculus, but as I have discussed and we have discussed with the other instructor, it's basically algebra, no? And some of it are geometry, so almost of it na discuss na, no? So muna siya nga, it's very important nga you have to review your no, pero lucky for you because I still want to discuss with it, no? Ang uban instructor na plano sila dili na sila mag-discuss dito na sa diretso sa limits, which is bisag pa reklamo ana dili man pud mo dili pud sila mapiso kay this is already a review, okay? So I just want to give you a head start, okay, before we start, kaya basi mong tingalang paspas lagi kayo karon or about 1 hour, okay? Anyways, no, our previous discussion was all about as you can see here, we have definitions, classifications of function, domain and range of a function, graph of a function, no? Dira ra tataman sa 4. Okay, so excuse me na lang gidaan, no, sa akong mga time sa magkubuko. So kana lang daan, no, kanang na-discuss ko naman na siya niya, taas kayo pagka-discuss ana, although that's already a review unta, but I hope good na you did your part, na you watch the video at some point, you really understood what I have been discussing there, no? Kasi haluya sige na ko, no, kung wala man lang gyapon day sa inyo, ha, dili dito marag nag-attendance ra mo dadto. Anyways, dili man akong kawala do, it's not my loss, it's your loss, kasi by the way, I will give you na lang pod, no, a teaser, no, or probably ako kay chance nga basig dili ako ang inyong mahimo instructor throughout the sem, kasi I am planning to go back on construction and I have murag tagaan ko o project nga malayo-layo jud ko, and it would be worst scenario ana wala ko internet, so I cannot conduct even online classes. So possible, no, kung inana man lang gid mag-advance na ko manangit ako dahil sa department nga I would drop the subject, but that's still no, tentative para di na mo matingala abot sa panahon. Anyways, dili po ko gusto nga magpadayon ko part-time nga dili ta mo madiskussan kay gansi kayo mo, no, mingon na po din mga lag isulduan biya mo sir ana para bagini ilabay sa mo, which is tinood man po. It would be unfair po sa inyo kung di po mo to nga ang maestro niya kalitra, no, pero muna ako much better nga ihatag na lang ta mo sa lain section, sa lain instructor, or siyempre sila mangitag instructor para sa inyo kung ba available. Kasi lisod man pud kayo nga inana may mo scenario. Actually, no, I already mo bitaw tong Last time supposed to be balibad na magiging ako, pero tungod pod kay gihangyo pod ko, okay. Pero ako na pod ang manghangyo karon. Alright, so taas na ako chika. Balik na ta sa atong outline, no? We will be discussing right now the functional notation, evaluation of a function, combination of functions. This one-valued and many-valued functions, we will skip this one because bisan nga niyang uban instructor, i-skip na nila ning chapter 1. And add an even function. So actually, before going to chapter 3, which is the limits, napunta chapter 2, katong continuation of continuity of a function ba to? Pero I think we would not involve that kasi that's bugat-bugat lang, no? Anyway, dito na sa limits diretso. Okay, magsugod mong itabalik dito. Alright, so what is a function notation, guys? What is a function notation? So based on the definition, no, since we already discussed what is function, so I hope nasabtan na nato sa ang function. Pero unsa man ang function notation? Kini siya function notation, no? Based on the definition, you can read with me, no? The notation y is equal to f of x defines a function named f. Okay? So this is read as, okay? Inani pagbasa, no? This is read as y is a function of x. Okay? So, inana na siya pagbasa, guys. Y is a function of x. The letter x represents, again, the input value or the independent variable, which is we already discussed last time. So, I'm not gonna be elaborating with that, no? The letter y or f of x represents the output value or the dependent variable. So, again, so as last week, no? Or last week. I already discussed that one. Okay, so to represent, height is a function of age, no? We have example here. Height is a function of age. At saan na ito paghimog function notation, ana, no? Na instruction dire, okay? There is an instruction here, no? We start by identifying the descriptive variables h for height, no? We can say na, or we just need to assume that height, we will be using variable h that represents the height, and a, no, a for the age. Okay, the letter f, g, h are often used to represent functions, which we already, I think, no, sorry, I'm not siguro, dili ko exactly sure kung inyo na ba na-encounter per me, pero if maka-remember lang mo, no, f, g, h mo gina siya ang mga common nga mga ginagamit nga mga function, no, nga or kanang what do we call this, dependent variable, no, di ba? F of x usay na g of x tapos h of x, di ba? Muna are often used to represent functions, just as we use x, y, and z to represent a, b, and c to represent sets. Okay, we have sets po, no? Kanang set way back sa inyong mga algebra, etc. na siya. Okay, so muna yung mga common variable. Okay, so to represent age is a function of age, no? Yeah. how do we sitaw ka di? Paghimo ana og formula, no? Naba mo idea or formula, not formula, again, function notation. Sorry for the term. That's also somehow kuan magyapon na siya. Maulagi na siya nga formula, pero actually let's focus muna sa word nga function notation, no? Okay, so how do you think, what do you think, saan man paghimo og kanang function notation throughout this, no? Saman, height is a function of age. So kung imo sabtod dire, this ning y is equal to f of x, to this is read as y is a function of x. Okay, so we can just say, di ba, unsa kung awato na to yung format sa taas, saon man, that is h is equal to function of f of a, diba? Ano ba? Okay, lantaw na to, okay? Lantaw na to para mas baka gets ta. Okay, there is a next page. Kung inato yung pagsabot, okay, let's assess that. Okay, h is equal to f of a. So let's see here, no? H is a function. This is a function, okay? H is a function of a. Okay, so we name the function as f, diba? Height is a function of age, okay? So this is now your function notation. So h is equal to f of a. So if sakto ang inyong pagsulat kanina, same sa akong gisulat, so sakto inyong pagsabot sa paghimo og function notation. Okay? We use the parenthesis to indicate the function input, no? Muna siya ang input, okay? Yung a, function input. We name the function f, no? The function again as f. The expression is read as f of a, no? Muna siya. Okay, so I think dili na nalibog sa inyo kay muna po na akong ginabalik-balik og ingon, no? F of a, f of x. Okay? All right. So those are, no? Those are the definitions of function notation or functional notation. That's the same, okay? So I hope na gets na ninyo. So para mas magets dato, let's proceed with evaluating function, no? This is already evaluating function. Sorry kung wala na ako na edit, no? There are a lot of ways of evaluating function, no? You'll be given a lot of instances and examples probably, no? Not literally not literally polynomials, no? Algebraic functions. There are a lot of functions, though. Pero sometimes you will be given word, no? Word or phrase or sentence na you have to represent a function notation. Just like this, though. Let's read this first example. Use function notation to represent a function whose input is the name of a month, no? Yung input is the name of the month and output is the number of days in that month. Okay. So let's just say here, no? We have an example. Yung input again, moto siya ang nasa sulod, no? Let's write again unsa ganito ganina. Age is a function of height, diba? Age is a function of height. Unsa may kuan na to ganina? Sa may function notation na to, diba? Age is equal to f of a. So this becomes your input, diba? And this becomes your output. So same goes here. Na po yung nakasulat diri, no? Input, output, okay? Na siya gibutang nga rule diri or our function, no? So, ang iyang gingon, whose input is the name of the month. So, the name of the month is January. Output is the number of days in that month. So, we can also write another function notation that, example, karon nga bulan, no? February. We're still on the love month, no? Love month pagyapunta. Sa pahigugma, nahigugma diha. Inspired, no? Muni para sa inyo. So, this is a function of February. Atula isulat do. February is equal to number of days in that month. Pila man ka days ang February karon, di ba? 29. Okay. So, what if kuan function of December, di ba? Just equal to 31. Okay, so I hope na-gets na ninyo, no? That's also, there's a lot of ways, good. There's a lot of ways to represent a function notation. Pag yun, no? Actually, ang function notation even ginagamit most likely sa mga economy, no? Economics, to represent something, to represent the number of items, yung revenue, profit. So, ayaw ko kabalakan na kay maka-example tag inanaon niya, no? Eventually sa atong next topic. Okay, so this is just a word, something, no? Word problem man siya datingan to write a function notation, no? Or to make a function notation. Nag-ingon lang siya diri og kanang input is the name of the month and the output is the number of the days. So, this is now your final function notation for this one. Okay? Pwede sad kini. Kaya wa man siya niingon specific name of the month. Is the name of the month. So, any month. Basta kay mag-coincide po siya sa number of days in that month. So, 31 days man ng January. February na to, 29 days, 31. What if function of August na? So, you have to know. Okay? So, how about this? Another example. We have two functions here. No? Two functions notation. We have f of x is equal to x squared plus x. And we also have g of x is equal to 8x minus 5. No? So, how to evaluate function? No? This is already evaluation of function. No? Ako na lang isulat din, no? Para dili ninyo kalain. Evaluation of functions. Okay? Saan na ito pag-evaluate ani? F of x. Find the f of x if the x is 4. No? If the input is 4. O saan man na? Basically, no? Algebra lang. Substitute lang siya. No? Dire na ako sa kilid. Isulat. No? F of 4. So, kini ato substitutan. Diba? So, 4 squared plus 4. So, pwede ra sa mata-matahon. 16 plus 4. No? 16 plus 4, it's 20. Okay. Alright? So, basically, ang answer ni mo diya is just 20. Okay? So, how about this one? G, what is the G of 4, no? So, ang function G of x is equal to 8x minus 5. What will be the value of your G of x if the x is 4? So, again, just do a basic simple kuan lang, substitute. So, muna ang kini, dili na gini siya kailangan unta i-discuss. Basic ra kay ni siya. No? 8 times 4, 32 minus 5, this is 27. Okay? So, lastly, we have a last example, fx minus 3. No? What is your function value? X squared plus x if your x is x minus 3. So, ato lang na siya i-substitute, guys. X minus 3 squared plus x, which is yung x natin is x minus 3. So, usama ni siya. Square of a binomial, ano yun, no? Diretso-diretso na lang ko. Square of binomial is x squared minus 6x plus 9. So, I hope kabalo naman na. Plus x minus 3. Okay? So, ato lang din i-simplify. We could get x squared minus 6, negative 6x plus x, this becomes minus 5x, diba? Then, 9 minus 3, this becomes positive 6. Okay, so f x minus 3, the answer is x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay, so gets na ba? No? That's basic algebra. So, again, I hope na-gets na ninyo paspasada to ang tanan. Okay, so we still have example for evaluation of function, no? What if, no? You are given here a function f of x and y is equal to 2x squared minus 2 minus 3xy plus 4y squared. Sa daw ang value sa function if your x and y are 2 and 3. So again, same goes what we did, no? It's just a basic substitution, guys. Munang atuwa ni paspasan tala ni 2 times substitute the 2, so 2 times 2 squared minus 3x, which is 2, yung y natin 3 plus 4 times y is again 3 squared. Okay? So pila may answer na, no? Pwede ra na po na ninyo i-calculator, pwede sa ninyo sa sahon, no? Mahulog din siya nga 8 cube, so 8 cube is already 8, no? This one, 3 times 2 is 6 times 3, 18, okay? Plus, pila man 9 times 4, 36. So, basically, ang answer na to ani is 8 plus 36, this becomes 44 minus 18, okay? Mabilin tag 26. Okay, so I hope sa'yo nakikay na siya, guys. Alright? So, what if, no? Given naman yung functions natin, no? F of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 9. Given yung f of x is equal to 5. But yung ginapangita is x naman. How about that? So, how are we going to solve for this one? So, basic ra gyapon no, ato ra gyapon na i-substitute. Kini f of x, yung value is equal to 5. So, i-substitute na to diha. Okay? So, how do we do that? Okay? So, what is f of x again? This becomes 5. Diba? 5 is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 9. Sus. No? Kuha na din nato. Pwede, ato na din siya i-equate. Ako lang i-rearrange, no? Ibalhin lang din siya dito, no? This becomes minus x squared minus 4x. 9 minus 5. Bilaman. 9 minus 5. It becomes positive 4. Equals to 0. Kaya gibalhin naman mo dito. So, factoring of binomials, di ba? This becomes, we can say nga, x minus 2 and x minus 2. Nta, wala na pangutanong. Yun sana, ano? So, yung x natin is just equals to 2. Okay? So, I hope na-gets ra na ninyo. And just in case if you're still doubtful with your answer, no, you can just recheck that by substituting, no? Substituting no? Para utsay value sa f of 2, no? Based on this function. 5 bagid kaha. So kung atong ikuan, ato na pong ibalihon, no? Pwede na to i-recheck, okay? F of 2 is equal to 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 9, okay? So 4 minus 8, so negative 8, di ba? Ay, 4 plus 9 sa, sige, 4 plus 9 kay puros positive. 4 plus 9, this becomes 13 minus 8, no? This becomes 5. Okay, so sakto ra. Nagbalik-balik ra ta, okay? So, kana lang siya, no? I hope na-gets na ninyo, no? That's very easy and the rest of the examples are kinda easy. So, it's up to you to find harder examples if you want. Kasi, ay, kasayon ra ba no, sir? Ay, gusto miglisod. Char, kana kung ganahan nga mga estudyante, no? Gusto lisod. Okay, dapat maningala mo, ano sayon ra mga nga subject, uy? Bisan pag bright ka, dapat maningala ka, ano sayon ra kayo ni? No? Okay, ibigid, moingon, ki-interview ko gikan, no? Pagkabalo nila nga part-time instructor ko, udsa daw akong subject itudloan, calculus. Uy! Calculus, kapoy ba ng calculus? Kapoy kitang calculus, yes. Okay? So, kita kabalo kung asa ginato na pwede magamit. Pero tagkan giki sa gamit gid. You just unconsciously do not know that it is by the use of calculus. Yung formula na inyong magamit puhon, no, sa inyong mga senior years, sa inyong mga upcoming mga major subjects na yung mga formula daan, that is derived through calculus. So, muna siya. Okay? Alright. So, proceed na ta sa next topic para madali ta mo man. Okay? So, dili sa ingon nga gadali ko guman, ha? I just want to like, literally, prepare you, no? Na medyo paspason gamay ato topic. Kasi, again, we have only limited time. We only have one term actually, no, midterms lang for one subject, and we took, again, sa mga wala nakabalog, we took one sem for that. So okay, combination of a function or combination of function, no, we have example here. If the cost of the company to manufacture the number of items, no, the number of items, let's just say x, no, x items, kasi we cannot just we cannot just kanang say or conclude na mo gini siya ang number of items, or unless if nagin siya specific pila ka number of items. Let's just say, that's why this is the very importance of function notation, no, kasi you can make formulas, no, out of understanding functions notation, no. You just need to represent something, a variable, no, such like this, x, 2 items, is described by the function C of X and the revenue created, do? Kasi cost, we're talking about cost. If the cost of, kung basahon balik lang ha, if the cost of the company to manufacture items is described by the function of C of X, okay? So, gano C of X? Okay, ako na-explain niya. And the revenue created by the sale of X items is described by the function of R of X. Then the profit on the manufacture and sale of X items is defined as, again, we're talking about profit na do. P of X is equal to R of X by the C of X. Okay. So, first things first do, punta na sabta ninyo giun sa pagbuhat niya sa function notation. Because we are talking about cost based on the number of items depende kung unsa kadaghanon. That's why he made a function stating C of X, okay? Kasi it means that this C talks about the cost and depende siya sa kadaghanon sa items X, okay? And for the revenue again, same gapon, yung gigamit nga variable is the R for the stands as revenue. Then depende, syempre mag-agad maginapila imong revenue, no? Pila imong revenue, pila na balik sa mga kwarta. Kining cost man god kung musturya tag economics, no? Kay since last sem napo ko economics or economy nga engineering economy nga subject. So this words, no? Cost and revenue is just common nagiging sa economic world, okay? So, I hope ka na po masabta ninyo. Ang cost, that is the outflow of your income. Magpagawas ka kwarta, diba? Kaya na cost. Na siya. Ang revenue, muna'y mabalik. Muna siya ang halin. Okay? Lahi ang halin sa ginansya. Kaya mo din ang profit is ang ginansya. Okay? O the manufacture and sale. Siyempre, unsaon man nimo kung bisayaon na to pagsabot. Unsaon man na to pag-identify pila ang atong ginansya or profit. Diba? Siyempre, bagagad po sa pila ang pila ang number of items sold, no? Actually, parehara ni sila kuan tanan, nadakan lang ning X, no? Isa. Pero this is just the same values, okay? So, siyempre, para mabawan nimo imong imong ginansya, pilay na balik nimo nga kwarta, minusan nimo sa imong nagasto. Di ba? Mura man na siya. Ang ino na to, nagluto ka na maligya ka og saging, banana Q. Ang imong ginansya karon nga adlaw 2,000. Ay dili pa na ginansya. Ang nabalik ka kwarta si ma 2,000. Pero pila ra imong nagasto? 500 ra. Pila may imong profit? Easy, 2,000 which is revenue, no? 2,000 minus cost mo 500. So na kay ginansya 1,500. Okay? So inana na siya paghimo og function notation. But this one, that's why na siya gitawag na mo nang gitawag sa combination of a function because this is not just one function. Duha ka book function actually. No? R of X and C of X, the cost and the revenue. Okay. So I hope nasabtan na ninyo, no? This is a combination of function. And we have several kinds of combination of function. We have here the basic four, no, or the most useful, no? Kining 4 na to. Ang first nato diri f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. This is called as the sum of the functions, no? We have also have f minus g of x, no, is equal to f of x minus g of x, okay? So, naputa diri multiplication ni siya, nani siya kuan supposed to be pero di mo gud ako mabutangan. So, galibog yung ganila. Okay, so kung multiply naman po, f times g, okay? F times g of x is equal to f of x multiplied to g of x. This is called as the product, okay? So, I think, sabotable rada siya. And lastly, the quotient, no? F divided by g of x is equal to f of x divided by g of x. Okay, so kung maka-encounter kag inani, tagaan kag at least duha ka functions, no? Let's just say you are given here f of x, dahil value imong f of x, ino na to, x plus 1, yung g of x din mo is x squared. If mo ingon chag f plus kung maingon chag ako lang i-erase guys, sorry. Uy, di may erase ang isaw. Kung maingon chag f plus g of x, So sa may buhaton na basically i-add lang na nimo sila x kini i-add mo o i-add mo ni siya. Okay, para mas masabtan siguro dato daw, let's proceed no sa atong example. We have examples here. Okay? Basic example ra gyapon di siya. Dili mo angay magkabala ka ani kay dili ni siya lisod. Okay. Alright. So we have here, no? Example 2x given ang duha ka functions no gihatag 2x minus 3 o f of x is equal to 2x minus 3 then g of x is equal to x squared plus 1. So ang gipangita, what is the sum, the difference, the product, and the quotient. So ato ning isa-isahon, no? Magsugod ta sa sum. Okay, ato lang i-designate as kuan. F plus g of x is equal to what? So again, unsaon to siya? Kung mabalik ta sa to slide do, which is dili na lang ko tanawa lang ninyo balik kung nakalimot mo. This is basically ana lang f of x plus g of x. Okay? So simple lang, simple ato lang substitute 2x minus 3 plus pila man atong x squared minus 1. Anaon na lang nato para di mo maglibog. Okay, this is f of x, this is g of x. Okay? Combine like terms lang dayon. So, una na to atong quadratic, no? This is quadratic. Second degree, highest degree to the lowest, to. X squared plus, pila man ni? 2x plus 2x minus 3 minus 1. This becomes minus 4. Okay. So, this is now your sum of your functions. Okay? So, kung mo mag-review ta, what is the domain for this one? No? What is the domain for this one? Again, this is sa negative infinity to positive infinity. I hope wala pa mo nakalimutan na ha. No? Bago ra kayo na ito nag-discuss. Okay? So, how about if f minus g of x? So, basically, ano siya? F of x minus g of x. So, substitute lang nato, no? 2x minus 3 minus x squared minus 1. Siyempre, malahi gini siya. Kaya nga naman, minus naman eh. So, ato din i-combine like terms na, no? Negative x squared, do? Plus 2x. And this becomes minus 3. Negative plus negative becomes positive. So, minus 3 plus 1, this becomes minus 2. Okay? So, this is now your f minus g of x. Okay? So, unsa may domain ani? Unsa naman may domain ani? Just the same, no? Infinity, negative infinity to positive infinity. I hope nadumduman pa na ninyo, guys. Okay? And for our third, no? F multiplied to our g of x. F of x multiplied to g of x. Again, f of x i-multiply ra na nimo sila. So, basically, this is 2x minus 3 times x squared minus 1. So, this is now, ito tawag eh, kanang binomial. Okay? Square of a binomial. Ato, ini siya ato ni siya ikuan. Dili siya ingon nga, binomial to binomial multiplication. So, okay. Sayo na siya, no? Kini 2x times x squared is equal to wala 2x cube. Okay? So, kini negative 3 times x squared, this becomes negative 3x squared. This one, 2x minus 1, ay 2x times negative 1, this becomes negative 2x. Then, lastly, negative 3 times negative 1, this becomes positive 3. So, muna din ito final. We cannot combine this further because this is at third degree, this is second degree, nag-descend ang iyang Kuanman degree so far. Okay? So, again, what is your domain? Domain for this one, this is just the same, no? Negative infinity to positive infinity. So, I hope, i-review na lang anong nainana, okay? F of over g of x. So, again, f of x over g of x. Okay. So, substitute 2x minus 3 over x squared minus 1. So I'm just gonna check ha kung record ba na yun? Okay, ga-record tayo. Sing ma-save na sad ko. Okay, so unsaon man ninyo pag ano, no? This is already your answer, no? This is your already answer. But how about in getting the domain? Kadumdum pa ba mo sa akong pagkuha sa domain? Okay? So the domain, no? Since this is a rational function, so we have to equate, no? We have to equate our denominator na hindi siya maging 0. So, x squared minus 1 should not be equal to 0, right? So, balhin lang din nato, x squared should not be equal to 1. And, okay? Okay, no. Pwede man din nato ikuan. I have to go back, okay? Ako sa i-erase. Asa, okay? I have papunta ko na batayan. Alright, so kini siya, x squared minus 1, we can actually, what? We can just actually factor binomials, no? So, x squared minus 1 is just equal to x plus 1 x minus 1 is not equal to 0. Okay, ana man diha to dapat buhaton. I thought nga dili siya pwede mo factor out, pwede din siya ma-factor out. Okay, so basically, ato dading is that equal to negative 1, x is not equal to positive 1. Okay, so kung maghimo pagitag interval notation na no? Okay. Perfectionist pud kay ko no. Grabe ka hiwi. Pero di mong ginako ni mas straight kay kakuha na magid ko. Alright, so na to paghimong interval notation na we have here negative 1 and this is positive 1, okay? Should not be equal to 0. So this section pwede ni sa tanan dire. Pwede sa tanan dire and pwede sa tanan dire. So what will be our domain for this function? Our domain, no? From negative infinity to negative 1, okay? Union. Okay, union na siya ha. Union, positive 1 to siya na. Alright? Sakto ba? Okay. Sige. Alright. So, saan ba man? Napabata example lain? Wala na. So, moto combination of a function, no? Basic ra kayo siya, good. Basic ra kayo siya. Dara siguro malibog, no? Kung ang yatag ka function na to is kanang medyo, ano na siya? Ano na may automated? Maramag. Kung ato polynomial, weird. It's kind of weird. Okay. Alright. So, balik ta. Ato lang ang kalistanan siguro ng combination of a function is when you are given a function that is kind of long, no? Ano na, maglibog na ta, maglisod ta. Kung trinomials na siya, no? Ana lang. Okay? Alright. So, proceeding now. Add an even function. So, again, we'll not be discussing the one valued or single valued, no? Or many valued, then multiple valued. We have add an even function here. Now, we have a statement here that says that if f of x is equal to f of negative x, no? So, kung equal na sila for all x in the domain of the function, then function is an even function. Okay? An even function actually is symmetric about the y-axis. So, an even function, napatay function during a word, no? So, another statement says here that if f of negative x is equal to negative f of x for all x in the domain of f, then f is an odd function. And add function is symmetric about the origin. Okay, so para mas masabtan nato, now we have examples here. Akong actually no ako na lang i-copy paste pero di ko kabalik drawing diri sa kuan. So as you can see, if f of negative x is equal to f of x, so therefore even ang imong function and your graph will look like this one. Okay? Symmetric about the y-axis. Why the y-axis? No? Symmetrical sila dire. Pareha sila distance iyang x, no? Pareha sila distance from the origin. Oy, balik. From the origin, as you can see. Dire lang negative, dire is positive. Pero basically, let's just say this one, no? As you can see, kung banabanaan na tugtanaw dire, this is 2 point something. Let's just say 2.25. Negative 2.25 yung x value niya dito. Dito naman is positive 2.25. So basically, there are both symmetric along or about the y-axis. Okay? So how about the add function? So based on the definition itself though, it is symmetric about the origin. So as you can see, no, muagi gid siya sa origin. Inana ang graph nato. So kini siya nga graph, no, again balik na ko dire sa even. This is f of x is equal to x squared plus 1. So parabola to makita, no, kay at the second degree. So here we have a function, no, x cubed minus x. So this is actually combination duha ka parabolic, no, duha na siya kay third degree naman ta. So as you can see, f of x niya and yung f of x niya are just the same, no, but lahi lang siya gi-face kay negative man dire, but they are all symmetric, no, to origin. So kung diri sa left side, magtan-aw ta diri sa left side, parihara na sila sa diri po sa right side. Okay, so I hope na gets na ninyo, no. We have also example here, no, cosine function. It is an even function kay mo ni atong naong sa tong cosine, no. Muni kung i-graph nato ang cosine function, f of x is equal to cosine x. Bisag unsay value sa imong x dira, in ani gid ang imong naong sa graph. Okay, so this is an even function. Why? Because it is asymmetric about or along the y-axis. Unlike here, no, sine function, which is f of x is equal to sine of x. Okay, this is, it passes through the origin. Okay, it passes through the origin. So kung tagaan mo graph, no, to identify is it odd or even, so basically, no, if naa siya sa origin moagi, then they are identical or symmetrical, then therefore that is an odd function. So kung unsay sukod ato dire, oy, ko gadua, no, dire siya, so mo po dato sukod dire. Same goes here, no, so sukod ato dire, kudo sukod dire. So I hope nasabtan na ninyo, no, based on graphs and based naman on evaluation, we have here, no, we have notes to remember. We have example given here. We have 3 functions, no, to look at f of x. Okay, anong tulo man eh, dapat isa rin siya. Sige lang, in terms of isa-isahan naman din eh, kailangan na ito eh. Okay, so solution nga nun, solution 98 mo na. Alright. So f of x is equal to negative 5x to the power of 4 plus 7x squared minus 2. So for our next function, it is equal to 2x to the power of 5 minus 4x plus 5. And lastly, no, f of x is equal to 3x over x squared plus 1. So in finding, no, solution, the solution for finding odd and if it is an odd or an even function, this is how you determine, no? To determine whether a function is odd or even, we evaluate f of negative x and compare it to f of x and negative f of x. Okay, so we have a test for odd and even functions. Okay, so y is equal to f of x. So this one, no, this f of x will be even function when ato pa i-evaluate no if f of negative x would be just equal with this one. Okay? So, even na siya. Add naman, if y is equal to f of x, if this function will be add function if f of negative x kung i-negative na to ning x na to dire, no? This becomes negative pod, okay? So, saan na to na mag-solve ta og example para mas magets na to dire at lang gamito ning space pa dire. Okay? Alright. A is equal So, for our first function given, no, f of x is equal to, ako ra i-rewrite, no, negative 5x to the power of 4 plus 7x squared minus 2. Okay, so, unsa man nato buhaton? Nato evaluate ning f of negative x. So, unsaon man nato na? Of course, ato lang ni siya simply substitute sa mga values atong x. So, negative 5 is equal to negative 5 times negative x to the power of 4 plus 7 times negative x to the power of 2 minus 2. Okay, so inanarang. Okay? So, negative 5 times negative x to the power of 4. Basically, this is just x to the power of 4. Okay? Plus 7 times negative x squared. So, again, this becomes 7x squared pa rin minus 2. Okay, so this is our value of our f of negative x. Okay, so as you can see, if we compare it to our f of x, though, which is at the above or here, no, they are just the same. So f of x is negative. If f of x is, again, if f of x, though, if f of x is equal to f of negative x, therefore this is an even function. Okay? Therefore, this is to i-rewrite. Okay, negative x is just equal to f of x. Then, function is even. Okay, so kung imo na siyang kung imo na siyang i-graph, unsay naong sa graph ana along the y-axis. Okay? Alright, so I hope nag-gets na nato, no? How about the second example? Ito lang, i-rewrite na lang, no? F of x is just equal to 2x to the power of 5 minus 4x plus 5. Okay, so saka tong f of negative x. So, substitute na to, no? 2 times negative x to the power of 5 minus 4 times negative x plus 5. So, atong f of negative x will be this one. This becomes negative 2x to the power of 5. So, kung add, no? Add ang number diri sa itong exponent, this remains negative, okay? So, this one, this becomes positive 4x plus 5. Okay, so muna siya atong negative f of x. Ay, a function of negative f of x is not equal to our f of x. But, if ang pangutana naman diha, no, ato po ni siyang ato pa pong evaluate kung this is not an even, okay? This is not an even function. So, how about add function? Saan man nato pag-evaluate ang add function? So, we have to identify the negative f of x, okay? So, i-negative na to ang tanan function. Okay? I-substitute ra din na nato siya. Okay, parenthesis na siya. Okay, so this becomes negative 2x to the power of 5 plus 4x minus 5. Okay, so this is your negative f of x, okay? As you can see, it's not still, no? It's not equal to our f of x. So what will be your conclusion for this one? No? It's neither odd or even. Okay? Alright, sige. Then for our last example and for our last, no, sa atong klase karon. Okay? So this is f of x. Hiwi mo din niya akong kwan. F of x is equal to 3x plus x squared plus 1. Okay? So as you can see, no? You have to identify the f of negative x. So, atula na siya i-substitute. This becomes 3 times negative x over negative x squared plus 1. So, or dili na nato ibutang, no? This becomes negative 3x over x squared. Ragyapon ni siya, no? Kay ang negative times negative, no? This becomes positive. Okay. So, f of negative x is not equal to our f of x, right? So this is not an even function. But is it an odd function? Is it an ayaw gid mo pag-assume dire sa kung even function na siya din ay kung dili na siya even, odd na siya diretso. Mo bitaw tong ato tong i-evaluate tong isa. Okay, it can be also, no, it can be also pwede po siya nga dili siya odd or even, okay? So we have to evaluate good. So negative f of x is equal to what's man? Basically ana ra siya, no? 3x x squared plus 1. So kini siya day dapat to dapat kini siya again, no, balikan na nato ni gamay, no. So kini diba gi-compare na to, f of negative x is not equal to function of x. So this one, negative function of x is not equal to function of negative x dapat di dili siya, ano. Okay? So namali lang ko nga part kana lang. Dapat kini siya i-compare nato sa dire. So lahi gid siya, okay? Lahi siya tanan. So how about here, no? How about here? This becomes negative 3x over x squared plus 1. So basically, no? Muna siya to value, Negative f of negative x is equal to our negative f of x. So we can conclude that this function is an odd function. Okay. So again, namali ko ani nga part, no? Kini sa number 2. Compare nimo ang negative f of x should i-compare nimo siya sa f of negative x. So naman na siya dire Naraw, okay. Una f of x i-compare. Una nimo nanawag. Okay, wait lang. Sorry. Capture ito. Okay, so f of negative x ang una imong i-compare sa f of x. Muna siya para mabawaan nimo kung even ba siya. So for our add naman, no? Okay. Something is wrong with this one, okay? It's kind of weird. Ngano man siya? I don't know. Weird, so weird. Never mind, no, sorry sa kining na-scratch. Na-distract ko, namang ginanawag. Mo na siya guys, no? Mo nang nag-ingon ko daan sa klase, no? Sa orientation nga. Dali, I get easily distracted, no? So, na out of pass ko, dapat concentrate yet. And on the same time, kung magklase man ganita face to face, kung mapadayon man ganita klase, no? Paningkamot na lang gid nga maghilom na lang mo, kung di mo ganahan maminaw, ay na lang gid mo maminaw. Okay, so again and again, in order for us to, in conclusion, no, for the add and even function, in order for us to know, no, that if it is either add or even function, you have to make something is wrong. You have to make you have to get the value of f of negative x and compare it to f of x. And if it's equal, then you can say this is an add function. Okay? So on the other side, no, if f of negative x is equal to negative f of x, which is you have to find for this value, if equal naman sila, then you can just say add. So you cannot say again and again, you cannot say that if it's even or if it's not even, it's already an add function. If it's not an add, it's already an even. You have to evaluate both of them because it can be neither, no? It can be neither, but it it cannot be either po. It cannot be both po. It cannot be both even and add. But it can be neither of them. Wala siya, dili siya add or even. Okay, so I hope na-gets na ninyo. That would be our last topic for today. And probably next meeting, we will proceed with our limits. Okay? So if you have a lot of questions, you can just ask me, no, kung unsa gina ka importante. Ay lagi ko pangutan agi unsa man tong answer. Kung algebra lang bitaw na inyong gipangutan sa kuha, at least ayan na lang mo pangutan, no. I want questions na kanang makahuna-huna sa gigug tarong, no, nagsakto nagkamali na bagid akong pagka-discuss. Kana lang. Pero kung kapangutana mo tungod kay di mo kabalog algebra, sorry na lang gid, no. I have to be frank, no, na you have to study your lessons. You have to review for your lessons na at least at some point, no, maka-remember po mo ang mga topic. Okay? Alright, so that would be all, no? By the way, assignment na lang ni sa inyo, personal assignment. You have to advance study what is a limit, no? Natanaw na lang mo sa Google sa inyong kuan or YouTube na may idea, okay? Para di po mabiglaan sa ato topic. Okay, so much for that. I hope everyone is all and well, no? Wala yung nagkasakit katulad na ako, no? Kay kapoy yung kayo magsakit. Okay, so God bless everyone. Thank you for the class. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to have your class attendance, okay? Goodbye.